The master version of the Vault of Glass is here, and with it come a whole bunch of changes in terms of new modifiers, additional champions and a whopping 1350 power level. It isn't going to be for the faint hearted, and although not likely to be as tough as a day 1 raid experience, it'll still slap you in the face if you don't bring your A game. That being said, with the higher risk comes bigger rewards, with the introduction of time-lost versions of the Vault of Glass weapons being available to chase every week. These adept level rewards are similar to what's on offer in Grandmaster Nightfalls and going flawless in trials, and will allow for adept mods and a bonus to all stats upon masterworking. They also come with 2 perk choices in the final 2 perk columns, effectively upping the chances of getting a top tier role each time. A Timelost Fatebringer is high on my list, but a certain role of the Timelost Hezen Vengeance rocket launcher with an Adept Big Ones mod can't be underestimated. Timelost weapons won't be too easy to obtain though, as they are only available on a weekly rotation. The Timelost weapons are fixed for 1 each week and will rotate on each weekly reset. However, once you have unlocked a Timelost version, you will be able to purchase further versions from the raid cache using spores after beating Atheon in the Master Vault of Glass. The only way you will be able to get one though is by completing that week's relevant raid challenge in the Master version of the raid. These are the same challenges that net you double loot drops at the end of a successful challenge encounter and go towards completing the Fatebringer raid title. Some of these challenges are super easy, but others require a little more team coordination, especially during a master level raid. So now let's get into a refresher on what the raid challenges are and how best to complete them so you can get some easy Timelost loot. Starting with the first challenge encounter rotation upon release of the master level raid. Timestamps will be below for you to skip to the relevant encounter if you wish. The first challenge available when Master Vault of Glass starts will be the Gatekeeper challenge, Strangers in Time. This one is simple but will require coordination. You need to defeat both the Praetorian and Wyvern within 5 seconds of each other in the Mars and Venus portals, or whatever you call them. The Praetorian will require the Relic Bearer to break its shield and is generally easier to defeat, whereas whoever is dealing with the Wyvern, you'll need to be ready to go ham quickly. Timing with the relic rotation is going to be crucial here, so don't be afraid to burn high impact supers like Novas or Thunder Crash to get the job done. The next challenge rotation will be the Atheon challenge, Ensemble's Refrain. This is during the main boss fight and will require each player who is teleported during the Oracle's phase to destroy 1 Oracle per wave. This means the relic holder will have to drop the relic to shoot their specific Oracle. It's best to assign a number of 1 to 3 for each teleported player so you know who has which one in the order. I'm not going to get into the which callouts are best for Oracle numbering debate, but if you want to complete this with the least amount of fuss during the master version, I highly suggest standing near the main door entrance to the encounter using scouts or sniper rifles to take out your designated Oracle. This position gives you maximum cover from the enemies who spawn in during the phase, allowing you to generally just focus on doing your thing. Now we're back to the Conflux challenge, wait for it. This is by far the easiest one to complete, as you simply need to let the Wyvern who spawns in get to the Conflux and start sacrificing. During this brief time where it isn't strutting its stuff with its Phaedra legs, you need to defeat it. Given that there's at least 2 players at each part of the arena for this encounter anyway, this one won't be too tough. Don't worry if the Conflux disappears before it sacrifices, as you won't fail the challenge and it'll usually just despawn the Wyvern too. This commonly occurs during the first wave, to be honest. Another note is to try not to aggro a Wyvern away from its intended route to the Conflux. If each team stays behind the Conflux, you'll have an easier time in general, especially if you've chipped away some of its health. The Oracles challenge is next on the rotation, with the only Oracle for you. For this one, each player is only allowed to shoot each Oracle once throughout the entire encounter. To make this easier, before starting the encounter, each player should pick an Oracle spawn location, with the player who has the Oracle on the left stairs covering the middle Oracle too. There's 5 waves of Oracles, starting with 3 Oracles all the way up to 7. At the end of each wave, players should rotate clockwise to the next Oracle location. If you're not required to deal with an Oracle, you should focus on getting rid of enemies using your supers, especially in between the final waves. The last challenge rotation is the Templar challenge, Out of Its Way. If you've been doing the Vault of Glass for any amount of time, this is likely how you've been melting the Templar anyway, but the challenge simply requires you to not let the boss teleport at all. Set up in your DPS location of choice and let the relic holder run around to the Templar's teleport locations, which are marked by a circle, to block his teleport after taking down its shield to allow you to start damaging the boss. Master level may be a bit tougher, but the normal kings of DPS will still do bits. That's all 5 of the Vault of Glass raid challenges summed up in a nutshell for you, and hopefully this will help you and your team grab some sweet Timelost loot. It's going to take a while to get a full set of Timelost weapons, but as you level up it'll only get easier. Let me know which Timelost weapons you'll be chasing after down in the comments. Liking this video will increase your chances of it being a god roll, and also subscribe too for further builds and guides and stuff. Yes, we have a Discord before you ask, I've put the link somewhere for you to find. That's it for this one though, so on that and as always, thank you very much for watching, and I hope to see you next time.